We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to night 2 of our coverage of WrestleMania 31 week right here at the WWE Slam Zone YouTube channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the WWE Monday Night Raw review show that we did last night. It was amazing, show that we started out WrestleMania week. And tonight will be WrestleMania 31 discussions. We're going to talk about everything leading up to this coming Sunday's WrestleMania pay-per-view live on the WWE Network. It's going to be amazing. We got a few thoughts we want to talk about tonight. But I am Fatback Greasy. I am the King of England champion of the world. And like I said last night, I want my belt back. And I'm going to get it back at Beyond the Ropes this coming April. You don't want to miss that. So I have my co-host again tonight. I do not know why on earth he's here again. I have to deal with him every single episode on this channel. It's ridiculous. Michael Miner, take it away, the co-owner, Michael Miner.
Cry me a river. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, I am the man, and I'm going to be just like Brock Lesnar. I am the man that conquered the Shriek. I'm the man that conquered Travis Neely at Celebrity. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just your longest reigning, defending WWE Slam Zone Enforcer Heavyweight Champion, which to me, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special announcement for this beautiful championship that is over my shoulder. And on this left shoulder, ladies and gentlemen, this is the WWE Slam Zone YouTube Mega World Heavyweight Championship. I am the two-time YouTube Mega World Champion, and I made history that night. So you can all call me the History Maker, the King of Kings, the Champion of Champions, and the true owner of this fine company, the WWE Slam Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Slam Zone presents WrestleMania 31 discussion. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, also plus the breaking news that was just given us today, and a big special birthday for a very special, awesome wrestler that I think will be Hall of Famer by next year.
And you know, Michael, you sat there in your little closet in Wisconsin with your titles. Where's my title? My title, I asked you this last night. Where is it in your little closet?
I don't have it. When am I ever tell you I don't have it? Billy Bob has it right now. He's the one in charge with the belts. I'm only charged for these two beautiful belts over my shoulder. So you have to deal with Billy Bob with that situation. I am just here to be the co-owner, to be the co-host of the shows, and to be here to discussion and not talk about a belt called the King of England Championship, which will one day be called the King of America Championship. So, or as I'll also call it, maybe I'll just call it the WWE Slam Zone United States Heavyweight Championship. So let's we got to get to some discussion going. I've got busy, better things to do tomorrow. I've got an NXT to host tomorrow.
Well, anyway, let's get this discussion started then, ladies and gentlemen. We had breaking news from SportsCenter itself. They had Brock Lesnar was on ESPN SportsCenter to announce something. You know, it was quiet. The host didn't know what was going to happen. But he announced that he is retiring from the Octagon. He is done with MMA, and he has re-signed with the WWE. So, to me, this makes this Sunday's WrestleMania pay-per-view very interesting. The main event against Roman Reigns. To me, I wished he didn't re-sign with the WWE. To me, he didn't need to go back to MMA. He just needs to retire for good. I just don't. I'm not a Brock Lesnar fan, ladies and gentlemen. So to me, does this mean that Brock Lesnar is going to retain the title now this Sunday? Could it be that Roman Reigns will, not get his championship that he wants? But in my opinion, yeah, the match might be good, hopefully. But with this, I just see Brock Lesnar. I don't care for the match now. Tell you the truth. But we're gonna send it back to Michael Miner. What are your thoughts, Michael?
My thoughts on the situation now that Brock Lesnar is resigning with the WWE and he is not going back to the Octagon. To me, I apologize to say this to fans, it feels like LeBron James 2.0. As you all know, back in the day, back from last year and this year, with LeBron James I think it was about 2 or 3 years ago, when LeBron James had to have a special for him to decide if he's going to stay with the Cleveland Cavaliers or if he's going to Miami Heat. He had to sit there for hours, days, or hours to wait for his decision, and he made a decision that he's going to Miami. Then he had to have another special to say, "Oh, I'm going back to Cleveland Cavaliers." So this is a LeBron James 2.0 with Brock Lesnar. Either he's going to go with the WWE or he's going to MMA. So he decided to stay with WWE. To me, I'd love to see him come into the WWE resigned. But if they use him way too much, I bet you a lot of fans will bitch about it, and a lot of the YouTube nation will be bitching about it. But to me, we'll see what Brock Lesnar does. I hope he keeps his personality that he is now with the Beast kind of deal, which he's like angry beast and kind of deal. But if they try to turn him back in a babyface, then the fans will be really pissed off about it and really ticked off about it. So to me, with Brock Lesnar signing back with the WWE is a good thing. But if he's going to retain, or they can try and do a Montreal job to him like they did with Bret Hart when he was going to sign with WCW. Because if they try to do that, here's the deal. If let's say they sign with MMA, then that would mean they would do a Montreal screw job on him to lose the belt and have Paul Heyman going with Roman Reigns as his manager and screwing him over in his match and that kind of deal. So that's what they're trying not to do, is not to put in another Montreal job.
Well, see, here's the other thing, Michael. You have Brock Lesnar, he re-signed, and you have good things about this and you have bad things about it. The good thing is he's going to, be in WWE. But the bad thing is this: he's the WWE champion. If he retains the belt this Monday at WrestleMania, the bad thing is you ain't going to see him back until SummerSlam in the summer. And to me, you need a champion on all pay-per-views. That's what I don't like about it, because you never seen the belt last year much after he beat Cena at SummerSlam. But to me, no, I think he needs to lose the title. If he's going to stick around, he needs to lose the title and have non-title feuds or not for belt feuds, because you're not going to see those titles any time except when he's like at SummerSlam, Royal Rumbles, WrestleManias, and that's about it. But Michael, do you agree on this?
But here's the big thing. Would you want to see some of these guys that are look, let's take back to last year, WWE's 2014. Look what kind of good matches they had as the main event. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match. There was no WWE Championship. me, that was perfect. When they did the main event, well, with this, the John Cena versus Seth Rollins in a tables match, the winner has to face, Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. But to me, I would love to see something established with some other belts, like the Intercontinental, the United States belt. It would be incredible, and it would be awesome. I know a lot of fans will bitch about it, but to me, I would really love to see it happen, is if they put an Intercontinental title main event. To me, that title will be more prestige. It's going to be like, holy crap, they're putting an Intercontinental title match at the end. You're going to be like, you're going to watch the whole match. You're going to see the co-main event. You're going to be like, okay, what? The main event is going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. Holy crap, that is amazing. That is going to be awesome to see the Intercontinental title be put at a main event. Or do you want to see Brock Lesnar just destroying every single superstar that he beats? Because if they put him in that Extreme Rules, you're going to know he's going to be dominating in that pay-per-view. Then you got, shitty payback. You got all these shitty pay-per-views. But to me, if they just keep him more on the main ones, like WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, and Survivor Series, if they put him in Survivor Series and SummerSlam, to me that would be, amazing. But with Brock as a champion, it'll hurt a lot of the fans saying, "Oh crap! Now here we go." After Monday Night Raw, he's gonna do his little promo. Then about next minute later, he's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone from WWE and all this kind of stuff. But don't forget, you got Seth Rollins. You have Seth Rollins with that Money in the Bank. There's not been one cash-in at WrestleMania. It could happen. It might not happen. But if I were to see Bayley, I know you're going to be happy with this from the Wrestling Throwdown, it should happen to see him, Seth Rollins, cash in. You're going to have Roman Reigns beating down Brock Lesnar as many times as he can, and you're going to have Seth come in and try to cash in the Money in the Bank. But some way, somehow, Brock gets up and doesn't have five or something. I don't know. To me, the Money in the Bank needs to be cashed as soon as possible. We have 4 months to go. We got April, May, well, actually June or July, so 3 to 4 months. You got 3 more months, 3 to 4 more months with that briefcase. If you don't cash it in, it's going to be, why the effing did they put the briefcase on Seth for no apparent reason? That's right. They've got to have it cashed. Either it's at WrestleMania, Extreme Rules, or whatever shitty pay-per-view is going into Money in the Bank. They have to cash it some way, somehow. He's got to cash it either at WrestleMania or the night after Mania at Raw or at Extreme Rules. Some way, somehow, he's got to cash it in.
Well, you got to look at it this way. If Seth Rollins doesn't cash in at the end of WrestleMania or at the Raw after WrestleMania, the case is done after that, because probably with
it's like he doesn't. If he does not cash in at Mania or the night after Mania,
done.
Then that case is pretty much useless for until June. It'd be like, okay, and why did they put the briefcase on Seth if he's the Money in the Bank winner? Why put the thing on him when you're gonna be like, okay, then that briefcase is useless. Then he's got to cash it in. It got to be at Mania or the night after Mania on Raw. It would be a shocker to see it happen, because we've never seen anything cash in. Well, you've seen a lot of things cashed in after WrestleMania, like we did with the Edge situation, when Edge speared Chris Jericho, and then came in Jack Swagger when he cashed it on Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, or like they did with The Miz, or did with some other deal. They have to have him cash in either WrestleMania, the night after Mania, or it's just going to be that briefcase is going to be just sitting there in his hand saying, "Oh, I'm Mr. Money in the Bank." No, you won't be Mr. Money in the Bank by June. You have 3 to 4 months. Either get in there, cash it now, lose it, or win it. You know, and that's the question. That's the thing. He got to cash it in.
Right.
Mania or Raw after Mania.
Yeah, because like I said, you ain't gonna see Brock Lesnar until SummerSlam, and that's way after June.
Yeah, it's
But
like in August. They always have sometime in August.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, you have to look at it as this: Seth Rollins, to me, he's got to cash in because there's a dream match that people's always been wanting to see, and if Lesnar retains and Seth doesn't cash in, it's just why. I mean, you have the dream match of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose in a 3-way World Heavyweight Championship match. Will it happen after WrestleMania? To me, I want to see this. Michael, your thoughts on the situation, and does Brock Lesnar, with all this happening, if him retaining Sunday, will it just cause the whole entire dream match, not happening?
The only thing I would love to see is if it would be Seth against Roman, because Dean right now he's dealing with the Intercontinental title. That belt is what he wants, and I think he should win the ladder match. I'm sorry for Dolph. I'm sorry for Bad News Barrett as much as I love Bad News Barrett, as much as I like Dolph. Stardust, R-Truth, they don't need a belt. Maybe they possibly might put it on Daniel Bryan, but I don't want to see that happen. I want to see the belt, the Intercontinental title, be put on Dean Ambrose to boost him into the future, coming into the next Royal Rumble, have him in the Rumble of 2016, and just go into WrestleMania. But to me, that's what I want to see. It's about time that we get these young talents going. It's way too much. I'm not here to bash on WWE, guys. It's way too much on veterans. It's always part-timers or, stuff like that. It's like like they've been predicting. There's rumors going around that they possibly might have Brock Lesnar versus The Rock at WrestleMania 32. But to me, if they do, you don't need to put the belt online with Brock Lesnar versus The Rock, because we'll always know The Rock will win it all and that kind of deal. They don't need to put the belt on him. They need to start boosting these young talent. John Cena, he doesn't need it no more, because to me, he needs to stay at the mid-card and help out mid-card with Daniel Bryan, because, John Cena, if he wins a U.S. title, and if Daniel Bryan does win the Intercontinental title, those two can boost up the mid-card stuff. I don't want to see cluster stuff if you put in Daniel Bryan, John Cena, Randy Orton, or anybody in that mix, because I don't, and I know a lot of fans don't want to see, they don't want to see the record be tied with Ric Flair and John Cena. I don't want to see that happen, because if you put him as your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, it will just be buried with that belt. If you put that world title back on John Cena, they're going, oh look, he's now tied with Ric Flair. It's like, no, he doesn't need it. You got Seth Rollins, you got Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns right now. Him at WrestleMania, I don't know if he'll win it, because I believe in my hearts of hearts he's not ready. After all the promos that he's done saying I can and I will, that's what he says. I can and I will be Brock Lesnar. That's all he says. He's not microphone ready. Seth Rollins is microphone ready. He goes into WrestleMania, beats Randy Orton in the match. that, you know, have Seth say, hey, you know what? I've beaten your so-called legend killer. I've beaten your so-called Viper that you go, you know, you people say he's going to be the next, you know, stuff like that. That is, it's time for Seth Rollins to be the next champion. I apologize for Roman, but Roman is not ready for the become the WWE champion after WrestleMania. He becomes World Heavyweight Champion. Get ready for a biggest rant. Get ready, everybody canceling the network. Get ready for everything. That is not what people don't want to see. They see that happen. WWE, you're just going to go from uphill to downhill with that. The only two matches that are going to save you is Sting and Taker, or Sting and Triple H, and Taker and Bray Wyatt. That's it. That's the only two matches I'm looking forward to, and possibly the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship to me, because I'm looking forward to that too, because now it's time to bring in the ladder match for the Intercontinental title, but you're putting 8 wrestlers, 5 to 6 wrestlers in that match. To me, that will be best for business, because, you know, Triple H, here's the thing, I want to see Vince McMahon retire completely. Give the CEO, give the company right to Triple H, because Triple H will take the company to a whole new level, and NXT stars, establishing them, you know, because NXT right now got their own brand going on tour. They did the Cleveland thing. Now they're going to Las Vegas. They're going to Los Angeles for that, or they're going to the San Jose for the tournament they're doing for the person who's going to be in the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, because that's going to establish someone to go into the main roster. Like, look what happened to Rusev. He came out of the Royal Rumble, and look at him now. He's the U.S. champion without Lana. A lot of people always say, where's Lana? He doesn't need Lana. But to me, I don't think Rollins should become, or I'm sorry, I don't think Reigns needs to be World Heavyweight Champion after Mania.
Well, we're going on to our next discussion. You know, he just talked about the ladder match, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the ladder match right now. You know, you have, you know, all these guys. To me, I think it's too many guys. I thought maybe we would get maybe a 4-way ladder match or something like that, because I would rather had Stardust out of the match and him going against Goldust for one last time. Maybe Goldust's retirement match. To me, Stardust didn't need to be in the ladder match. To me, you know, it was like one last minute call, you know, addition to that match. But yeah, the ladder match is still going to steal the show. I mean, it's really going to be an amazing match. I think it's going to be, you know, going to have spot fest after spot fest in this match. But to me, I also thought maybe that Kofi Kingston should have been in this match because he does some crazy ladder matches and are amazing as well. But Michael, to me, there's too many guys in this match.
To me, I know we've got I think there's like 8 people in the match. I think it's Brad News Barrett, Stardust, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Dean Ambrose. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. 6 wrestlers. They're establishing more with that Intercontinental, because look at the people that were in ladder matches. You had Daniel Bryan, he was part of the ladder match. I think he's part of the Money in the Bank one, I think, a while back. I don't know if he was, but and then look at, yeah, he was Money in the Bank. I remember, because he was Money in the Bank, he won Money in the Bank, and then he cashed the world title when Smackdown was still running, when they still had the split brand. Look at Dolph Ziggler, he was in a ladder match. Luke Harper and Dolph, they've had an amazing ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. I think it was at TLC in a ladder match for the Intercontinental title. And look at Stardust has not been in a ladder match, but he pretty much is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has been in the ladder match, but it's going to be a first time for R-Truth. But to me, with those 6 guys in one ring with a ladder involved, there's going to be so many awesome spots. But to me, you are correct. Stardust does not need to be in that ladder match because he has not proven anything that he deserves to be in it. Because I wanted to see the feud continue between Goldust and Stardust, and pretty much, like you said, for Goldust's retirement match with Dusty Rhodes as the referee. I know it will be a boring match, but hey, it's for his retirement match. It's to get his brother. I get that Stardust crap out of the way. I want to see the only one person, at least one person I want to see, like you just said, Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston deserves to be in that match with 6 superstars. But for now, he is being part of the Fatal 4-Way World WWE Tag Team titles because he's going to be tagging with Big E as part of the Tag Team title match, with other things. But to me, if Kofi Kingston did not get used in that tag match, if it was just Big E and Xavier Woods, then it'd be awesome to say, you know what, we're going to cut Stardust up and we're going to put Kofi Kingston in the ladder match. Because to me, I don't think Stardust, to me, he's going to get hit with so many ladders. They're going to have him more out of the match. And then those 5 that are in the ring are going to be the ones that are going to fight for the Intercontinental title. But, or maybe if they get rid of R-Truth, because R-Truth said he's a fifth host, and there's 4 people, like you say, then you'll have your remains. You'll have Daniels Barrett, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, and Daniel Bryan. Those 4 would put something together in a ladder match. I mean, just watch out for Luke Harper. Luke Harper, he's a monster. That guy can take a ladder, just toss at you, beat you up with it, and that kind of stuff. The ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, I want to see those 2, Stardust and R-Truth, get knocked out of the ring, out of the way, and have those 4 go at it, and it'd be a better match with those 4 because you put R-Truth, you put Stardust in there, they're just going to be, I'm so scared of heights, I can't go any higher, I'm going to come down, I can't go any more higher with the ladder. He's too afraid to get up in the ladder and win an Intercontinental title. He should never have been in there. Either you put it to Kofi Kingston or you put somebody else in his place. But to me, I think the ladder match is going to be a good one because I bet you so many. I know Chris Jericho is going to watch it, Christian's going to watch it, and so will Shawn Michaels. Those 3 men will be there to watch that. Either it's going to be if they're be at the pay-per-view, or they're going to be, and they're going to be in the panel. They're going to watch it at home, stuff like that. I would love to see them stay at home and watch it, and I'd be like, oh, Dolph put on an excellent match. Big Bad News Barrett, Big Luke Harper, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler. They put a good match. R-Truth, Stardust, you suck. Get out of here. You don't belong in that match. Like you said, to me, I think it should have just been a fatal 4-way ladder match for the Intercontinental title with those 4. Putting R-Truth and putting Stardust is ridiculous. It's stupid. It's it should not happen.
Then we're going to move on to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Whoever wins gets the trophy. You had Cesaro win last year at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. I heard a lot of rumors about this match. You have the additions they added to, Monday night. They added the Ascension in there. They're in the match. You have, other people in the match as well, like Fandango, Zack Ryder, Eric Rowan, Big Show, Kane. And now you have this tournament of what Michael was talking about earlier. Whoever wins this NXT tournament, we only know there's only 4 guys so far in the tournament. You have Finn Balor, you have Adrian Neville, you have Tyler Breeze, and Hendo Itami. To me, I want Tyler Breeze to win the tournament to go into the Battle Royal. To me, I think he deserves it. This past year, he's really proven himself. But I've also heard rumors that Finn Balor will probably win the tournament and go on to the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal match and possibly staying on the main roster. To me, I don't think he needs to be on the main roster right now because he hasn't really been in NXT, but I think like 3-4 months so far. But anyway, and there's a big rumor going around that Sheamus will be returning to WrestleMania this Sunday and being in the Battle Royal. But my thoughts is this. I'm going to say my prediction on the prediction show Friday night, but to me it's going to be a good match. But I want to say this, Michael. I don't know what your thoughts on this situation is. To me, I don't think, you have the winner getting a trophy. To me, that's cool and all. They can have the trophy. But to me, I think they should have a future title shot or something, for them to win instead of the trophy itself. But, Michael, your thoughts, and do you think Finn Balor is going to stay on the main roster, and do you think Sheamus will make his return Sunday?
Okay, the first one we'll talk about Sheamus. To me, I like to see Sheamus return into the Andre Memorial Battle because that would put a shocker to the fans and it'll put a surprise saying Sheamus returns on. We keep seeing vignette videos of him saying he's going to return. It'd be a good idea to put him in the Memorial Battle Royal so the fans could see that holy cow, Sheamus is back. Now, for the NXT tournament that's going to be going on, I hope to God it's on Thursday or Friday when they do the WrestleMania today, because that would put more NXT on the list with WrestleMania. Because if you put that tournament, if it's going to be an 8-man tournament or 4-man tournament or whatever kind of tournament they're going to do. But then another question, Finn Balor and him being in the roster, he does not need to be in the main roster because here's the simple fact. He's the #1 contender for the WWE NXT World Heavyweight Championship. But I think that match is supposed to happen tomorrow night, I think. I don't know if it's going to be a non-title match or if the title match is supposed to happen. But if it does happen, then I can see, to me, I want to see Owens retain, but I don't know yet. But for my 4 picks that I think should go into that to win the tournament is either Hideo Itami, Tyler Breeze, Adrian Neville, and one of my favorites has been doing so good, Baron Corbin. And if I were to choose out of those 4, I apologize for seeing Breeze, going into the finals. Baron Corbin wins the tournament and he goes into the Andre Memorial Battle because that will establish Baron Corbin. He's going to be like the most dominant. He's beaten Bull Dempsey's like what 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many times he's beaten Bull Dempsey. It's like Bull Dempsey cannot give up with him losing against Baron Corbin. I would love to see Baron Corbin be put into the Andre Memorial Battle Royal and show everybody, like, here's Baron Corbin, check him out. He's a damn good wrestler. He's 6'8". To me, I think Baron Corbin is going to go into the Andre Memorial Battle, but he's not going to come winner. My winner, and I think will win the 2nd annual Andre Memorial Battle is going to be Ryback, because I think Ryback deserves to win the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Because if they do it again with Cesaro, be like, okay, he's a 2-time Andre the Memorial Battle Royal winner, whoop-de-doo, and he still has the tag titles. with Tyson Kidd, which to me I think they might possibly lose. I don't know. But if they do retain, that'd be good for their career. But to me, my only two picks that I think should win actually is either Ryback or Sheamus, because they're doing something with Sheamus with his heel turn. If he wins that Memorial Battle Royal, I think it would help him more going into his heel turn. If not, Ryback will win it.
And also, do you think it should be more than just the winner getting a trophy?
To me, the winner getting the trophy, yeah, I don't think the trophy means anything. It's just going to be, oh, this guy's second annual Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Look what happened when Cesaro was that Memorial Battle Royal winner. He was destructed. He was pretty much cut off most of the show because when he was with Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman brought him up into the main thing, the WWE World Title somewhat picture, and after the Elimination Chamber match, he went off downhill. Was just going completely nowhere until now that he's putting in with the brass ring crew, that I could call them. I think he's more better off with Tyson Kidd than he is to be the winner of that again. The trophy, to me, it feels like it's just a stepping stone that, oh, hey, I won a trophy, that's it. No, it's not. It's just a trophy. That's honestly it.
Next thing on the list is Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt this Sunday on WrestleMania. The thing is, you saw that Undertaker, he had, they said on that special they had on WWE Network where Vince like, we need help getting, and they said they took him to the hospital and he had a concussion and all this kind of stuff. Can Taker still go? That's the question. Is Bray Wyatt going to have to carry the Undertaker? That's my question. We'll have to find out, but to me, I did see a recent picture of The Undertaker this past, or a couple days ago, at the WWE Performance Center training. He had took a picture with a fan outside in the parking lot. To me, he looked good. They said that on the, I think the pre-show that they mentioned this, that he looked good as well. But overall, I mean, even Hulk Hogan said on Sports Nation Monday, last night or yesterday, he said that Undertaker looks awesome. He looks great. But can he still go after last year's WrestleMania, after that brutal match? That's my question, Michael. What do you think?
What my thoughts, I think, first off, I just want to say real quick, Taker, happy birthday, good sir. You're pretty much in the big 5-0 right now. First things first, dude, congratulations. I hope you have an amazing birthday today. Well, pretty much it's over now. But still, to me, from all the fans that are big fans of you, Taker, as you can see, Fat Greasy wearing the bandana, feeling like he's the American Badass, because the American Badass used to wear a bandana. Sir, thank you so much for all the WrestleMania moments you've given us and everything. Happy birthday, good sir. You're 50 years old. Spend it with your girl Michelle McCool, which is a hottie to me. It's a beautiful girl, beautiful lady, and him spending time with her is going to be amazing for his birthday. Now we go into the question: do we think The Undertaker is going to go? Yes, I think so. I think he is ready, prepared, trained, because I think Taker and I think Bray Wyatt's going to give Taker everything he can. Everything. Brutality to freaking doing the spider walk, which is going to be amazing at Mania to see. To me, I think with Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker, the only thing that I want to see, and it's going to be an eye popper, it's going to give me goosebumps, is what is Taker and Bray Wyatt going to come out to. That's the thing. What are those two going to come out with? What is Taker going to come out with now that he's lost his, the touch part? I'm hearing rumors that he's growing some hair, then he might bring back the American Badass look. We don't know. Bray Wyatt, to me, I think he's going to be coming out with some kind of a weird thing. He's going to come out with some kind of a hoodie, kind of a feel to him with his hat, but I don't know. We'll see about that. To me, Taker and Bray Wyatt are going to have a great match at WrestleMania 31, or as we can call it, WWE WrestleMania Plus play button now, because now it's no longer Roman numerals anymore because of what Vince McMahon said. There's no use, but to me, I think there's a use for having Roman numerals. Look at Super Bowl 49. They're still continuing doing that. You can actually ask, Super Bowl, hey, can we borrow your Roman numerals that you guys use for your Super Bowls? For Super Bowl 50, I think is going to be the next one. 50 years. Oh, Super Bowl 50 years. More than WWE's been put together. I think the Roman numeral thing is pathetic, but to me, Taker and Bray Wyatt are going to be match of the night, and they will be match of the year candidate in my books, and it will happen at Slammiversary. It will happen. Sorry, about to say a team paper we call Slammiversary there for a second. They will have a Slammy Award be part of that, because I don't want to see all this Extreme Rules match, all this incredible Extreme match, all this match. Taker, I would say Taker, Wyatt, Sting, Triple H, those two matches be put into the match of the year candidates, because that would be awesome. And I think, to me, out of everything that I've seen with Bray should win Superstar of the Year this year. If he does not, he'll be put in my Superstar of the Year, and his match with Taker will be put in the Match of the Year candidate, and we'll have like a lottery with that. After we get done with this, I have some special announcement for after Mania.
All right, and then we're going into Sting Triple H match coming up. Just a few thoughts on this, and I'm going to say something in a minute about it. To me, this is awesome. Sting's debut in the WWE for the first time, his first ever match in the WWE. I can't wait to see it. I know it's a lot of hype with this match with Sting, but there's also a lot of people saying this, that, and the other about different rumors going on maybe after the match. But overall, I think it's going to be good. I hope, and I really hope it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be good. They're ready. There's a lot of rumors, like people didn't like that video package promo that on Raw they were saying that Dolph Ziggler was the voice behind Sting's voice or something like that, or they didn't like it. So I think that's why WWE put Sting on the network last week, for him to talk for the first time ever on WWE. But to me, the match is going to be awesome. I can't wait for Sting's entrance at WrestleMania. I heard there's a few, they talking about like scarecrows or something. But it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. And my thing is, after the match, during the Taker Bray Wyatt match, will Sting cost the Undertaker his match at WrestleMania this Sunday, and this leads to Sting Taker at WrestleMania 32? Will it happen? I can't wait to see if it does happen. That would be cool. But if Sting does cost Undertaker, Sting then turns heel. So how would they do that? Well, people boo Sting. But Michael, what are your thoughts on Sting, Triple H, and like the promo that happened and all this big rumors that people didn't like about it, that video package? And do you think that Sting will cost Undertaker his match against Bray going into leading to a WrestleMania 32 match in Dallas, Texas?
Seeing the WrestleMania 32 match between Taker and Sting, I would love to see it, but somehow I somewhat don't want to see it happen. But we will see what it's going to be like at that pay-per-view with Sting, Triple H, that match. I can see it happen between him and Taker. You know, I've seen coming in to distract Taker and all that. But to me, I think Taker, Triple H, and Sting is going to have a good match. Some way, somehow, there's going to be somewhat of a DQ or some way. But between Triple H and Sting, I can't wait to see what their intros are going to be like.
Right. But yeah, it's going to be a match. Next up, we're going to talk about just a few more things on this discussion. You have the kickoff match, and I got a lot to say about this kickoff fatal four-way for the WWE Tag Team Championships. To me, it should be on the main card on WrestleMania. You know, I thought maybe this year it would be on the main card since it was on the kickoff last year. They're going the same route they did last year with the tag titles. But to me, it needs to be on the main show. I mean, these guys deserve it, except like Los Matadors, and I call them the Ninja Turtles, and they don't really deserve to be on the main, card. You also have, the New Day. They're trying to pick themselves up. They're trying to get some wins. But to me, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, they deserve that main roster. Not main roster, main card on WrestleMania slot for the tag titles. Michael, your thoughts quickly on this situation.
The situation with the four-way tag team title match being put on the pre-show, to put some match on the pre-show because I wanted to see an NXT match maybe put on the pre-show. But to me, I think it's somewhat good to be put down there because the show is 2 hours, I think, because it starts at 4 o'clock my time. I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern your time. It'd be 4 my time. That's why I want to be on there early, about 3-ish, to be there to be ready for the pay-per-view. I think that is supposed to be a 2-hour show. If you're going to put a 2-hour show together, what are you going to put on? Or I think it's a 1-hour show. I don't know what it is. But if you're going to put that together, what match are you going to put in there? But I'd love to see the tournament be put on there. And like you said, have the title match on the main card. But I don't know. I think to me it should be put on the main card, added to it, because I don't know what fillers they're going to be putting in there. I know the ladder match is going to be in there. I know Taker and Wyatt, Triple H Sting, the WWE World Title match, and the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, because it's a 4-hour show, and if you put that tag belt match in there, it'd be like, okay, you're putting tag belt. Oh, and plus you got the Bellas versus AJ Lee and Paige, like I really don't care, which would be a bathroom break with that match. So, but yeah. To me, I would love to see the belt match be put into the main show instead of being put on the pre-show. Maybe put the NXT tournament finals, like Thursday and Friday. You have the tournament, the quarters, the semifinals for what goes in. Then at Mania, at the pre-show, you can do a finals. And then whoever wins the finals goes into the card later. But I don't know. We'll find out more. But to me, I think the tag titles should have been put on the main card instead of being put on the pre-show, the kickoff show.
I have to agree. And to me, it's the WWE Tag Team Championship. It needs to be on the main card for WrestleMania. Why can't they, like you said, do the NXT tournament, have 2 matches on the 2-hour pre-show? Have the NXT tournament final round, and instead of doing the tag team diva tag team match, that needs to be on the pre-show and put a title match on the card. That's my opinion on the whole situation. But anyway, we're going on to our last discussion on this WrestleMania 31 discussion show. We're going to talk about the Raw after WrestleMania going to happen. It's the number one Raw episode that everybody wants to see each and every year. Will there have debuts? Will debuts happen? Will there be NXT debuts going to happen on this Raw? What will be the fallout of WrestleMania? My little prediction on the Raw after WrestleMania. I think maybe Nikki Bella come out and say, like last year where AJ Lee, I'm putting my Divas title on the line, where you had NXT Diva at the time, Paige, come out, makes her debut on the main roster. Will Sasha Banks make her WWE main roster debut this year? To me, I think it would be epic. I would love to see this, and she becomes the new Divas champion because she is the boss, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, she's a great, great wrestler. I know they've been saying, oh, Charlotte is going to be coming up to the main roster for I don't know how many months they've been saying this. But to me, Sasha Banks in NXT has really, really proven herself. She's been working her butt off in NXT. She deserved the NXT title. She deserves to actually be on the main roster now compared to Charlotte, where Charlotte doesn't have the mic skills right now to go into the main roster slot. To me, Sasha Banks has the mic skills than Charlotte does, but I think Charlotte should have already had the mic skills, to tell you the truth, because her father is Ric Flair. It seems like she should, talk just like her father, learn by her dad. But anyway, to me, Sasha Banks deserves it. Well, we also see Finn Balor. If he wins, he goes into WrestleMania Memorial Battle Royal. Will he make his Raw debut? I think it would be epic to see his entrance at Raw. That would be cool. But would we see NXT stars make their debut? We'll have to find out. Will Sheamus debut? Will he debut on Raw instead of WrestleMania? What would happen? Well, to me, I think it's going to be a Raw you can't miss. It's not going to be like a boring Raw like you see some weeks that people don't care about. Michael, your thoughts? Will there be debuts, and will you can't wait for this Raw coming up?
The Raw after WrestleMania is always going to be the big one. It's just mostly pretty much the fans, their reaction are going to be during WrestleMania, after WrestleMania, what the fans are going to like and all that. Because I think pretty much they're going to be still in San Jose for the Raw. But, yeah, it would be awesome to see some debuts. It would be awesome to see maybe Sheamus be put on there. If they don't put him on the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal, his return. Or we could see some NXT stars. I think it could be some, but not much. But I will wait and see what happens then. Could be maybe even possibly bringing the Hall of Famers. They were inducted into the 2015 Hall of Fame, bring them in. But yeah, I just want to see how. To me, Raw is always predictable. Like always, it's always going to be who's going to be who's coming in, who's going to make a surprise. So we'll find out more about that coming into on the Raw after Mania.
Well, that has concluded our WrestleMania 31 discussion. I hope everybody enjoyed this discussion, and I can't wait for WrestleMania 31 this Sunday live on WWE Network for only $9.99. But I hope everybody, enjoyed last night's Raw review. I hope everybody enjoyed this discussion. Don't forget, tomorrow night we continue our coverage right here for WrestleMania week on the WWE Slam Zone channel. We will have an NXT review tomorrow night. It's going to be a good show tomorrow night. Like, there's going to be Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for the NXT Championship. I just looked it up just a few minutes ago when Michael was talking. It will happen. It's going to be a title match. And I also seen that Sasha Banks is going to defend her championship against Alicia Bliss. It's going to be an awesome, awesome match. I really hope that Sasha retains tomorrow night on NXT. But that concluded, the whole entire discussion tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Like I said, stay tuned all week, all the way until Raw next week, the Raw after WrestleMania. That will be the final night of our coverage of WrestleMania week. So I want to give my shout-outs real quick. Big shout-outs to Adam the Woo. He's a great YouTuber. Go follow him. He's got 2 YouTube channels, The Daily Woo. He goes everywhere and does daily vlogs, tells you everything about what's going on in his life. Also, follow him on Adam the Woo, his main channel. He goes to abandoned places, roadside attractions, filming locations, all kind of stuff. Also, big shout-outs to you, Adam, and big shout-outs to Justin Scard. He's a big YouTuber as well. Go and check him out. He does Disneyland videos. He has a YouTube called Live Fast Die Poor, where he does Random Land, he calls his series, where he goes and films different things in Disneyland and different things around the California area. Big shout-outs to the ones you are watching right now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Also, big shout-outs to all the subscribers of the WWE Slam Zone. Big shout-outs to the followers on Twitter, our followers at WWE Slam Zone, and the people that's liked our fan page on the Facebook, WWE Slam Zone. Big shout-outs to everybody. Thank you for all the support on this channel. Also, big shout-outs to our sponsor, GTM Productions 21. They got a great YouTube channel. Go check them out. They do a lot of theme park videos, TV reviews, all kind of awesome stuff. So big shout-out to them as well. And I know Michael said he's got a special announcement, so I'm going to go ahead and send it to the co-owner, Michael Meyer.
All right, real quick before I say the special announcement, I want to say this. I want to say pretty much big shout-outs to the Click, hashtag Click31, as you know who they are. Assault and Battery 777, Stevie Breach, Mr. Paul JB44. Those 3 young men are going to be going to WrestleMania 31. I know Stevie Breach, Mr. Paul JB live in the California area, so it'll be enough to get a drive down to where they're going. Stevie Breach, Mr. Paul JB44, Mr. Assault and Battery 777. The Boston V2 brothers, I know they're going to be there. I don't know. I hope they're going to be there. I know kid behind the camera and his dad and his grandpa and grandpa show. I know you're going to be at WrestleMania. It's going to be awesome to see you there. Grimm's Toy Show. I know he's going to go wrestle. I know he's going to WrestleMania. Heel Life. Shut up. We don't like you. Sorry, I just like the Heel Life. She's just, hey, you ain't going. You ain't going. I ain't gonna get tickets for kids. Shut up. She doesn't care. He's going to WrestleMania. But I also want to say big shouts to JTV. I hope you get here to the United States very safe, very soundly. I know you're going to WrestleMania 31 for the weekend. So I hope you get here to the United States very safe. I know you're going from Scotland to here. I hope you come into the United States very safe, very soundly. Just hope we get to see you, Kane Yo-Yo. I know you're going to WrestleMania. I don't know if you are, or I think Noah might be going. But, ladies and gentlemen, for a special announcement, after WrestleMania, for the first time ever, we are doing the first annual WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft. Yes, we are going to be doing a WWE Slam Zone Fantasy, a little bit like the NFL and that kind of deal, but we're doing a little bit like what my friends of the Pro Wrestling Report are doing hashtag Team Nelson and hashtag Team Super Friends, Super Friends and hashtag Team Nelson Family. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have pretty much, we're going to have Team Michael Miner, or as we're going to call it, the Team Dominators. We will be taking on the superstars of the WWE Slam Zone. It'll be hashtag Team WWE Slam Zone. We're going to have the likes of Fatback Greasy, Willie Joe, Samoan Joe, Homicide, Big Red, and Little Red, and Billy Bob, my co-owner, my friend. So there'll be 7 superstars that will be taken on against me. Now, we know you guys are going to be saying, but your enforcement's going to go after you. But maybe it's just for the fun of it. And I want to let you guys know, and also Fatback Greasy will be in this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, for me saying this, the WWE Slam Zone Enforcer World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line in the WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft, where we're going to crown the winner of the WWE Slam Zone, Enforcer Heavyweight Champion, but it will be turned. If it does, we get a winner. It will. That's okay. Here's how we're gonna do it. If Team WWE Slam Zone wins, this belt will be called the WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft World Heavyweight Championship, which will only be used for the World Heavyweight title, for the championship. If I win for Team Domination, I will be keeping this as the Enforcer Heavyweight Championship, and it will stay with me. So that is the special announcement. I know you fans are going to be so excited. Every week during Beyond the Ropes, we will be having the giving you guys scoring of who's winning so far. It's going to be hashtag Team Domination and hashtag Team WWE Slam Zone. Then, what we're going to do for the first time ever, I know the Pro Wrestling Report does their thing. We are going to have you, the fans, to vote for week by week who you guys think will win. Because here's the big one. Every vote that gets counted will be added to the fantasy draft. You, the people, will get to vote each week who they did a better week that we did, or a better month, or a better week that we did. And at Beyond the Ropes, we will reveal the points. We'll tell you guys more about the points thing later on during the week. I will let you guys know about all this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and bring Fatback Greasy. Fatback Greasy, I want to get your thoughts on what you think of us having a first annual WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft, because you know what? Travis couldn't do it, but I am going to give you, the fans, an opportunity, an awesome thing going into WrestleMania 32. So that will be then for the first annual, be going from after WrestleMania 31 going into WrestleMania 32. So Fatback Greasy, what is your thoughts of my special announcement that we are going to have a first annual WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft?
I think that's amazing. I think it's going to be awesome for the fans to enjoy this. You know, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. First time ever fantasy draft. Who will win? Y'all have to find out. Vote, and watch, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait, Michael. Awesome announcement.
This belt here will be put on the line for that reason. As you guys know, I'm still the Enforcer Heavyweight Champion, but it will still be over my shoulder for now until we get into the winner of all the entire show. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying. Please leave a comment down below what you think of us having the first annual WWE Slam Zone Fantasy Draft. We will have a poster up. I'll try to see if maybe my creative design will make a poster of WWE Fantasy Draft and have team hashtag Team Domination. That'll be just with yours truly against Team WWE Slam Zone Originals, because they've been around more than I have. So thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be an awesome show. We'll have like a picture of the belt, or have like in the middle, and have like the scoring of all the stuff and that kind of deal. So stay tuned with that, guys. It will debut coming up. Maybe next weekend. We will be doing the fantasy draft picks. We will be picking 30 superstars, 10 from the main roster, 10 from, or actually we're going to be doing 5 from the women's, 10 from NXT. We're just going to do 35 picks, because we're going to have the ladies, the men of NXT, and the main roster going to be all, mixed in there. And then also we'll be doing 5 bonus picks. And I will tell you guys the rules, the scoring of how we're going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoy. It's going to be amazing here for the WWE Slam.
Exactly. Stay tuned for that. And the thing is, will the Enforcer Heavyweight Champion come to the WWE Slam Zone, which is a part of the WWE Slam Zone, but none of the stars, have the title. Michael Miner is the reigning champion, but will it change hands? This is going to be epic to find out. This fantasy draft, will it have, what would happen? Stay tuned each and every week. There will be, I do want to mention this, during Beyond the Ropes, it will be inserted into the show of the, the votes, the counting, and all that kind of stuff. It will be inserted into the show. So y'all have to tune in to Beyond the Ropes to find out who is exactly getting what points and what votes and everything like that. So y'all have to just tune in to Beyond the Ropes each and every month on the WWE Slam Zone YouTube channel, which will be returning in April. But anyway, any other final thoughts, Michael Miner, before we head out tonight?
Not really. I hope you guys enjoy the NXT review. I will be hosting the show, and I'll also be hosting the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony review show after the ceremony. And guys, get ready for an awesome WrestleMania 31 show. We will have a review show on my channel, and we will have a review show here on the WWE Slam Zone. I hope you guys enjoy it.
And stay tuned tomorrow. NXT review tomorrow night, continuing the coverage of WrestleMania 31 week on the WWE Slam Zone YouTube channel. I hope everybody has a great night out there. God bless everybody. Drive safe wherever you're traveling. And everybody, whoever's going to WrestleMania, please drive safe with your travels and flying and all that kind of stuff to Levi Stadium in California. But we will see everybody tomorrow night right here on WrestleMania week coverage on the WWE Slam Zone. See everybody tomorrow night.